Welcome to episode 1 of our very special series, Manifesting Your True Essence, on the Love Purpose Connection podcast mini-series. These podcasts are little nuggets of healing to support you wherever you are on your journey back home to yourself. I'm Estelle Bingham, healer, therapist, and I'm also known as the Heart Whisperer. Today we're going to begin with the inner child. Some of you listening may have heard of the inner child, perhaps you've even started your inner child work, or this may be a completely new concept to you. Wherever you are on that path, I'm gifting this episode to your inner child so that they feel a little bit more seen, felt, and heard today. So get comfy, grab a cup of tea, and bring a journal and pen. I'll be sharing a story with you as well as taking you through a visualization. And visualizations can be confronting, so please be kind to yourself. So why does inner child work really matter? Why is inner child work so important for us? Well, the truth is, the wounds we carry from childhood don't disappear with time. They really live within us, shaping our relationships, our self-perfection, and the choices we make. If we were told we were too much, not enough, or not worthy of love, that voice lingers. It whispers in the background of our lives. And when we ignore our hidden child, we often find ourselves stuck in cycles of self-doubt, perfectionism, people-pleasing, or a fear of intimacy. But here's the beautiful thing. We have the power to rewrite our stories, and I've seen it countless times with my clients. By reconnecting with our inner child, we begin to heal from the root. We offer them the love, safety, and validation that they didn't receive. And in doing so, we step into a life of greater joy, confidence, and wholeness. I'm going to share a story with you from one of my clients. It's in the book. And it's about someone called Emma. And she believed she'd had a really happy childhood. She thought that she'd actually moved through life completely unscathed, but hadn't realised that she'd unknowingly taken on the role of fixer in her family. She was always responsible for other people's emotions, always making sure that they were okay. And in doing so, she'd actually lost touch with her own needs and desires. When Emma first connected with her hidden inner child, she'd spent years avoiding feelings of sadness, fear, and unworthiness, pushing them down beneath a mask of being capable and strong. But as she began to sit with her younger self, she recognized that there was actually a really deep loneliness that had been buried within her. And so through visualization, journaling, and most importantly, heart-centered practices, Emma started to build a relationship with the hidden child within. And over time, she noticed a profound shift. She felt lighter, freer, and her relationships changed. She no longer felt that she was responsible for everyone else's emotions. And she learned to express her own needs without guilt. And that really is the key, to give yourself permission to feel without guilt. So she started to find joy in the little things again, laughing more, feeling at ease in her own skin, and making choices that really honoured her truth. She even noticed a transformation in career and friendships, and she started attracting opportunities that aligned with her authentic self. By meeting and healing her inner child, Emma reclaimed her sense of worth and wholeness. And most importantly, she began living from a place of joy rather than obligation. Most of us carry deep-rooted core wounds from childhood: abandonment, rejection, betrayal, or shame. These wounds shape how we relate to ourselves and others, often manifesting in patterns of self-sabotage, fear of intimacy, or difficulty setting boundaries. I want you to know that these wounds really don't define you. You are not broken. You're whole, and your healing is not only possible, but it's your birthright. And when we take the courageous step of healing these wounds, we do begin to rewrite our story. Instead of feeling trapped by the past, we become empowered to create a new reality for ourselves. So I'd like to share a little quote from my book about meeting your hidden child. Taking the time to meet your hidden child, not only intellectually from your mind, but with the full power of your heart energy, is a radical act of self-love. And I'm going to invite you now into a short visualization to help connect with your hidden child. And we're going to do this from the heart space. So I want you to find a comfortable place, close your eyes if you can, and bring both of your hands to your mystic heart in the center of your chest. And it's here that we're taking a really deep heart-embodied breath. Inhaling for 3, for 4. Holding for 3, for 4. And exhaling for 3, 4 breaths. Imagine yourself now standing in front of your childhood home. I want you to notice the details of the front door. The colour, the texture, any little details you remember or intuitively sense. As you step inside, let yourself be guided to the room where your 8-year-old self is waiting for you. What are they doing? What expression do they have? We're slowly going to approach them with warmth and kindness. Let them know that you're here to love and protect them. Very gently sitting beside your younger self, hold them close and say softly, "I see you. You are safe with me. I will never leave you again." Feel the warmth of your embrace, the reassurance in your words. Feel this connection with your 8-year-old self. And breathe deeply. Absorb this connection, knowing that your inner child is no longer alone. And when you're ready, gently bring yourself back to the present moment, carrying a feeling of deep connection and peace. And let's now take a few moments to journal. I'd like you to reflect on these questions. How did it feel to see your younger self? And what emotions came up for you? What's the one thing your hidden child really wants you to know? What core wound do you feel most connected to in this moment? Is it the abandonment? Is it a sense of rejection, betrayal, or is something else emerging here? Writing down your experience really helps integrate these feelings and deepen your connection to your inner child. Remember, healing your inner child is an ongoing journey, but each time we connect with them, we're actually reclaiming a part of ourselves. And this process will allow you to nurture the parts of you that were once forgotten, helping you step into a life of deeper love, wholeness, and joy. Thank you so much for joining me. If this resonates with you, I invite you to pre-order my book, Manifest Your True Essence. When you do, you'll receive a free ticket to my exclusive virtual masterclass, Manifest Your True Essence, 5 Ways to Unblock Your Heart. This event will provide powerful tools to help you step into healing and transformation and give you a chance to also speak to me directly. You can learn more about that at estellebingham.com. But thank you all for joining me today on the Love Purpose Connection podcast. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you'd like to continue this conversation, make sure you connect with me on Instagram at estelle.bingham. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this podcast, and I really look forward to seeing you next time for more love, purpose, and connection.